I've been listening to blues music since I was about his age. My mother played a lot of blues records, R&B records, soul records, and we listen to all genres of music. And at an early age, it affected me, and I kind of gravitated toward the blues. And I would always look forward to sitting with my mother and listening to records and going with her to buying records. And some of the stuff she played was like Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, B.B. King, Little Milton, you know, that kind of blues. And it affected me at a very early age and made me want to be a blues musician. Then I have my young grandson. Look in the camera, Chico. This is my young grandson, Chico. He's going to be a musician. He's only 3 years old, but all day he walks around with his guitar. And he knows my whole show. Well, I actually started going out hearing other musicians in my teenage years. I was like 17 years old. And at that time, it was kind of easy to get in clubs. I think you still had to be 21 or something like that, but I kind of looked older than I was. And I would go out and hear other musicians play. Not much blues at that time, but I was go out and hear people play R&B and funk. Then as I got in my 20s, I started going out and hearing blues musicians. And I had buddies that were playing the blues. They would take me out to places like the Kingston Mines and hear other artists play. But the first real blues show that I saw was, actually I played in it. It was 1980 at the Delta Blues Festival down in Mississippi. And I was with a singer named Andre Chantel. He was more of an R&B singer, but we were at the Delta Blues Festival and Coco Taylor was on the show. And I was like, wow, this is Coco Taylor. And we were listening to it. And when the show was over with, she said that she liked the singer that I played with in the band I was with. And then fast forward about 4 years, I met Lovey Lee, keyboard piano player with Muddy Waters. And he hired me to do a few shows with him at that time because his son Doug had told him about me. And that was really like my real introduction into playing the blues out here. And I thank Lovey for that. I did work a day job. I worked at the University of Illinois for 30 years. But while I was working there, you know, I was blessed to have the right kind of boss and have the right kind of job where I would save my vacation time. And I retired in 2010. And right when I retired, I got signed with Delmark. So everything kind of fell in line. But right now, I'm making a living. You know, I'm making a decent living playing music, and it's a blessing. Every now and then, you know, I play with other people, mostly just my band, and I play with Peachy Staton and Jimmy Johnson. Then, you know, if I'm not doing anything, I just love to play music, and I definitely would help a friend out if they needed somebody. But it's part networking and part being in the right place at the right time and having good work ethics, you know. That's for me. I just try to get out and have a good time, and if I'm playing behind somebody, I'm gonna support them like I would want somebody to support me when I'm doing my shows. So it's about just having good work ethics. Well, as far as working with a bunch of different artists, it's more about, you know, applying yourself and being out here and letting people hear you. And all the people that I've played with, you know, I've learned something from, and it's been a learning experience. But we all learn from our influences, and, you know, like with BB passing, you know, it's the void right there. But hopefully, you know, the guys of my generation can keep it going and influence some more younger guys to come in, so that, you know, it'll keep going, and those guys like BB and Albert King will never be forgotten. Which they will, they won't, because their music is still here. But, you know, you just got to constantly reinforcing people, you know, and keep saying their name. And, you know, if you do a song, you let them know who the original artist of the song is. Like I do Stormy Monday. You know, the version I heard was Bobby Blue Bland, but I also know that the original artist is T-Bone Walker. So you gotta let people know that so that they'll go back and check out T-Bone Walker.
Tuesday, just as bad. They call a stormy Monday for two to fall down on my knees and pray. Here's what I say. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me. See, I'm trying to find my baby. Won't somebody please send her home with me?
Well, I would tell a 25-year-old musician to follow your heart. You know, basically go with what you feel that you want to do. You know, if it's the blues that you want to do, it's not easy. Just like being Jay-Z ain't easy. Even though you see Jay-Z and he's feeling soldiers feel like that, but it's a million other Jay-Z's that didn't get there. But you got to follow your instinct, and you got to be the best person and musician that you can be, because I'm quite sure that's what Jay-Z did, and that's what made him stand out from others and made him build a fan base. But you got to go with your gut feeling. You know, the blues might not be for everybody, but any kind of music that you play, you got to love it. You can't do it just because you see people getting famous and they're making a lot of money do it. It got to be something you love, and if you don't love doing it, it's going to show eventually. So I just say follow your heart and do what you love.